Hello and welcome to the game between OGS TheWind and sSKs. OGS TheWind will be playing as the blue Zerg player at the upper left hand corner, and sSKs will be playing as the red Protoss player at the lower right hand corner. The map is going to be Jungle Basin, and let's take a little peek around the map as the hatchery is going to go down for OGS TheWind. In the base of each player, it is a really wide location, and there are also some ledges of inaccessible airspace behind. This is really important if you want to play air units, and you can pretty much hide the air units there away from the ground units. And inside the base there's also one ramp over here, one ramp over here, and this ramp opens to a natural expansion. That natural expansion could be easily taken. There is no set of destructible rocks blocking the way, and there is a set of destructible rocks right over here, and this does lead outside the base, and it leads to one expansion, one ramp over here, and also another bigger ramp over here. And outside we see two expansions in the middle of the map, and of course the same can be said for the other player on the other side, as pretty much all maps on Starcraft 2 are somewhat symmetric, especially across the middle of the map. And in the middle there are two watchtowers blocked off by bushes, and we could see the Protoss player is also going to be getting his Nexus, and he has placed down a pylon as well as one gateway at the moment. This pylon will give him vision of the back destructible rocks. He does not need to leave a unit there to keep watch of it, which is a really good idea. I don't believe any units have been lost. There has been some harassment from this probe at the base of OGS TheWind. It looks like there will be a spawning pool about to be finished, and the extractor will also be finished momentarily. And we do see one forge coming up. This is a little bit unusual, as he probably suspects something is going to happen. Usually you don't put down forges that early in the game unless you're going to do a cannon rush or some sort of early upgrades for your units. If we take a look at the income tab right now, we see the Protoss player is going to be ahead, as he has probably chrono boosted a little bit more of those probes than the Zerg player has of those drones. It looks like the probe might have to end his life relatively soon, as two Zerglings are chasing him. He is trying desperately to run out of there, and he will be able to make it. Let's see if he's going to be able to make it across the map. As you can keep tabs on that on the lower half of the screen, there is going to be a cybernetic score. This is a very precarious situation because there's one pylon powering three buildings. He probably wants to put another pylon there somewhere, as there is one pylon in the back as well, and that one probe is still making his way across the middle of the map. That is pretty nice. And one cool thing about the probes is that they can pretty much go through any units. Like over here, he doesn't have to move the Zealot if he doesn't want to. If you use a probe and you right click on a mineral patch, he will pass through all obstacles and enemy units as well. Not buildings necessarily, but they can pass through units and get to their destination pretty safely. And if we take a look at the spawning pool, he will be getting metabolic boost for his Zerglings, does speed them up quite nicely. And if we take a look at a unit counting station right now, it is 35 to 31, and 35 to 35. There will be one Zealot, one Stalker, 8 Zerglings, and there will be 2 Queens. Around the map there is one Overlord over here, and there's another Overlord hidden behind the base of sSKs, looks like. And I think sSKs does see the Overlord, or he has seen it previously. That's why he has that Stalker on the edge of the map, and there is going to be one Stargate. This is a really dangerous situation. One pylon for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. This is the pylon to kill. This is the pylon to kill if you're the opposite player, and the probe tries to go and scout the Zerg space. We'll be able to deny that. So let's take a look at each player's vision of each other's bases. If we take a look at the Zerg player, he does not see too much. He sees a gateway and a forge, and he also sees a Nexus. What he's missing is the Stargate and the Cyber Core, of course. And there's still only one pylon on there. That is not really good. If we take a look at the Protoss player's vision, he only sees the spawning pool. He does not see the Nidus network. That is going to come out really soon. Nidus network was used in game number 1. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's really good. And it looks like he will be loading a lot of Zerglings. There are a total of 32 Zerglings going to be loaded into the Nidus network, and as we can see that they're disappearing very quickly. There is going to be one worm over here, and the Stalker is going to come over. He does have, looks like 14 damage or 10 damage, and they're trying to work on this Nidus worm. The Nidus worm has a head start, and there's going to be a cannon here, and there's going to be a Nidus network right next to it. This is a very bad situation for OGS TheWind, as there is going to be a cannon right next to him. And sSKs might be able to kill off this before he actually gets into spawn, and he does kill off, but OGS TheWind has managed to drop off a Changeling. And this Overseer tries to spawn another Nidus worm, and will he be able to complete? Those Stalkers were a little bit occupied with the Overseer, and there's still one Changeling over there. I don't think sSKs has noticed it, and this Nidus network might go. He does go down, and there is one Void Ray on the way, one Void Ray already on the field, and I don't think he sees this Changeling. The Changeling will be able to see two gateways and one pylon. The Changeling is moving with his main force, and it looks like the Changeling might be able to spot a fourth. Ooh, the fourth Nidus Worm is going to be on the way, but as we can see, the Zerg player is going to be supply blocked as he has lost some of those Overlords. And will this Nidus Network make it? Oh no, I think he actually canceled that one. Ooh, that is gotta hurt. And now he's unloading his Queens and his Zerglings, and he really needs to inject the base as one Void Ray is going to be flying across the map. This Void Ray will be getting to the natural expansion very, very soon. And the Queens are not yet unloaded, and the Queens are out. Queens are the only anti-air that OGS TheWind has, and this Void Ray is going to kill off the Overlord, which is a great idea because if you supply block the Zerg constantly, you will not let him catch up to you. If we take a look at the army count right now, 60 to 68, as the Protoss player, sSKs, does have an advantage. This Void Ray is charged up, and look at that charge. That is a ginormous beam. One transfuse goes off, and he's still going to focus on this Queen because the other Queen can transfuse it, and this Queen goes like, I have enough energy, why can't I transfuse myself? Why can I help you but not me? And the Phoenix will be able to pick up the Queen, and the Queen will be flying. He is very fat, but right now he's in 0 gravity, and he feels it for the first time, and he is going to die. I suppose that is a happy death because 0 gravity is really fun if you have not tried it, and it looks like they will be focus firing on this hatchery. And there's a lot of Zerglings standing directly outside the base of the Protoss player. There are 52 Zerglings to be exact. And now some drones are going to go down as this Void Ray has 5 kills, and he did lose one Void Ray. Another Phoenix comes over, will be able to snipe that Overlord. And there's a lot of Overlords over here. If TheWind loses these Overlords, the poo-poo level will increase from his neck to his eyes. And these Overlords are trying to fly away. They will not be able to fly away from those Phoenixes. Additional Void Rays coming out. A Baneling's Nest is going to go down. He probably is considering a Baneling's bus at the front of the Protoss base, but the front of the Protoss base is pretty well guarded. And there's also an Evolution Chamber. Evolution Chamber is required for the Spore Colony, or the Spore Crawler, I believe, and this Queen is going to go down as well. 2 Queens trying to kill off this Void. Will he be able to do it? Ooh, the Phoenix comes over and picks up the Queen. The Queen, once again, in 0 gravity, and he does bust the Forge, but he cannot go in, and ooh, it looks like he has a tiny cap. Oh, the tiny cap got closed by the force field over there, and these Zerglings are inside the base, won't be able to do too much damage as those pros will probably be able to kill it off. And the Roach Warren is coming on right now, and the Zerglings can't get in, and the Zerglings trying to get in one more time, and the force fields cut him off. Ooh, that is a great use of those force fields, and he's warping in additional sentries and additional reinforcements. And if we take a look back at the base of OGS TheWind, it looks like he is on the last bits as one Sparkler has formed, but I don't think that will be enough to take out these Void Rays, and the Zerglings are running across the map trying to get to the backside of the Destructive Rocks at the natural expansion, but I don't think they will be able to take it down in time. I think OGS might have lost it here. The army size right now at 41 to 134, and he calls GG. Creative play, but even better timing from sSKs, as he did have that cannon there. I think that did save him the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you see, please do subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and check me out on Facebook. Yay for Facebook. See you guys at the next game.